Oh, I should tell you a little story. When I tried to get, so for the big project, I tried getting all of the dialogue for me recorded before I left, and I only managed to record like a little bit of it, you know. And I realized I needed to, you know, get that banged out while I was away, and so I asked staff if I could record from the office, and they said, yeah, that's fine. And so manager took me in, and I went to the office, and immediately I sort of put myself in, set my mic up, and listened to the sound, and I was like, okay, there's too much noise in here. There was an air conditioning fan on, and I asked manager, I was like, how do I turn this off? And he was like, okay, you go around here. Shut the door again. There's still noise. And I look down, and there is like a little hole through which the wires come from the computer into the place where you stream, or the place where you record. And I realized that a lot of the noise was coming from the PC fan. Like, normally, for streaming, completely ordinary amount of noise. Absolutely wonderful environment to stream from. But I listened to that sound and I was like, So I'm going to tell you what I did. I'm going to tell you what I did. One thing you may know about me is I don't wear socks very often. But on this day I needed to be professional. I was, in fact, wearing socks. And I thought, okay, there are two little holes with wires coming through them. I took my socks off and I plugged the holes with them. And that managed to reduce the sound by a satisfactory amount. What? I needed to get a good quality of sound. I don't want the dialogue in this extremely important project of mine to sound washed out because I needed to remove the noise in post. I plugged up those holes with my fucking socks. And it sounded fine. Did I end up putting my socks back on? Yes. At some point I did have to leave. For that, I did need to put my shoes back on, and when I put my shoes back on, I did also put my socks back on as well, and that was good. So that was a really fun experience as well. Do the socks that block the hole on the wall, do they smell? No. No, they don't. My socks smell really nice because I smell really nice all the time. I sweat perfume. I perspirate deodorant. And if I was one day to sweat a real streak of actual sweat, I guarantee it would smell like the most musky, most masculine, most beautiful boy smell you could have possibly imagined. You wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it. The pheromones that you would be smelling if you got anywhere close to me. Ah, I think you'd turn to dust. Or stone, one of the two. I get to decide, because I'm just built that different. Buddy, you're a boy, make a big noise, gonna be a big man someday. You got blood on your face, you're a big disgrace, kicking your can all over the place.